there, how you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Friday, October 10th. I was actually like getting into bed and realized, oops, I forgot to do daily energy check-in. So here you got me, a la natural. I got no makeup on or nothing, but that's okay. We're just going to get through this. Alrighty, so let's see. This one right here is going to be for my Libras, Scorpios, Sagittariuses, and Capricorns. We are going to start today at Libra, okay? All right, Libra, what do you got for today? All right, looks like we get, okay, you got the High Priestess. The focus is Temperance. And then we get the Chariot. Well, I would say it's somewhat of a pivotal day with 3 major arcana in the front. What do we have here? It could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Sagittarius, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's possible. Those are the energies I have on the table. The focus today is all about patience. I think that you struggle less with that than some of the other air signs, so I think that it's not as big of an obstacle as it can be for other people, but still, nobody's great with patience, I don't think. So this is all about you needing to exhibit a great deal of patience, it looks like. You exhibiting patience is bringing a sense of healing to something, is what I'm getting here. On the Chariot, it's like you want to move fast right now. You want out of whatever you're in, or you want to move to something new. You're just ready for movement, and I think today's a day when you're going to have to sit still for just a little bit longer. With the High Priestess here, you need to lean on your intuition today. It's talking to you. You need to listen to it, okay? Your overall energy today feels somewhat frustrated because I really think that you're ready to get moving, and you have to, wait a couple more days maybe or something. But nothing you can't handle, just a little bit frustrating, I think, okay? That is what I have for today. There you go. All right, Libra? Okay, Scorpio, how you doing? Now it's your turn. Let's see what your energy is for today. Okay, 8 of Swords just tried to pop, but I'm not taking them that way, so we'll see if it comes back out. Okay, this one's for my Scorpios, Scorpios. Okay. What you got? We got 10 of Pentacles, okay. The Emperor, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio, so let's see what you're doing here. Your energy today, you are presenting right now as the Emperor. Male or female makes no difference. It's an energy, but you are definitely standing firmly in your masculine right now, okay? You have a kingdom to run. You're really not into wasting time dilly-dallying around trying to hear other people's opinions. You've already made your mind up about things. That's the way it is, period, okay? You're very rigid in your thinking, I feel like, today. There's a fair amount of ego on the line here. Okay, what you are aiming for or trying to maintain, because a lot of you have already attained it, but it is your 10 of Pentacles, your success, your abundance, your legacy, you know what I mean? A lot of 3D today. Feels like a lot of 3D. There's something here with the 5 of Pentacles about you feeling as though, I don't know, I think you feel a little bit lonely today. But in some ways, I feel like you're lonely by design. You're kind of pushing everybody away with this rigid thinking, my way or the highway sort of attitude that it feels like you're stepping into here. I'm sure success is on the other side of the door for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why you do it, right? Because you're successful in this sort of a persona. But it's definitely off-putting to friends and relatives. I don't know. I do feel like you're a little bit lonely today. But I guess it's lonely at the top. I don't know what else to say that. Definitely looks like you're achieving your goals when it comes to this monetary wealth or, 3D type stuff, okay? And you've earned your respect or your position. So, I mean, everything's pretty much a go, other than I don't know how many friends you have there with you at this point. Okay? Your energy today feels a little bit lonely, maybe, but incredibly successful and determined to stay that way. All right? That is what I see for you today, Scorpio. All righty, then. There you go. And now we're up to my Sagittariuses. Let's see. Sagittarius, okay. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what you get. Okay, we got Sagittarius. You've got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Well, it's a nice balance. No, sorry. It is kind of. Let's see. Okay, so the Ace of Wands in the center is telling me, Sagittarius, that today you get fired up about something. Something happens, I don't know, you see something, maybe you hear a song, I'm not sure what it is, but something manages to tap into your energy, and suddenly you find inspiration. You're fired up, you know what I'm saying? There's something you want to achieve, or you suddenly have a goal, you have a direction, for sure. There you go. It's kind of like giving you pep back to your step or something, right? The Queen of Swords on one side and then the Seven of Cups on the other. So Seven of Cups would tell me that you're fired up about something. It looks to me like as soon as you get fired up about whatever this is, there's going to be a ton of directions you could take to get there. So this is going to be a situation where you're going to have to use your discernment to break it down and figure out which way is going to be the most advantageous to you in the long run, right? And you should take a second and do that. Don't just keep running forward. Take a minute, figure out which way you're going to go. With the Queen of Swords, I think that's kind of what Spirit's saying too. You know, try to look at this from an analytical point of view. Try to be logical about what kind of path you want to take forward. But all in all, you know what I'm saying, these are 3 yes cards. Oh, no, that's a no card. But they're 2 yes cards, and, you know, options are never a bad thing. Just hard to choose between sometimes. I see today as positive energy. Just make sure that you are trying to stay balanced and temper it out with reason, right? Don't get so caught up in it all that you just, you know, lose sight of reality or something. That's what I'm seeing right here for today, okay? There you go. I mean, Queen of Swords, so you're trying to look at everything from a very analytical, logical standpoint. You're trying to keep emotions at bay for whatever reason. But the big thing here is that you're finally fired up about something and you want something, so you're going in a direction. Because I think that's something that's been lacking a little bit here as of late. You know, you didn't have a lot of drive because you weren't exactly sure what you wanted, or the things you did want weren't coming out to be the way you wanted them to be. So this is the day that you're trying to get your mojo back, right? That's how I see it. So good energy today for you, Sagittarius, okay? Alrighty. Alrighty, Capricorn. Last one in this set. Let's see what we get for my Capricorns. Alrighty. What you got? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. 8 of Swords. Knight of Cups. 3 of Swords. Alrighty, Capricorn, sorry. The focus today is on the Knight of Cups. You know what I feel like here, Capricorn? I feel like you've been through something here as of late. I'm not saying it was totally devastating, but you've been through something that has you feeling off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, something isn't exactly coming up roses for you. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's just you've been through something. I think you've kept it quiet. No reason to burden everybody else with your problems, right? But some people know. And it just feels like nobody's saying, hey, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Nobody's bothering to check on you. Nobody, and everybody just assumes you're fine then. I guess it didn't matter, whatever it was that happened. And you're not. You're up in your head about it. You know what I'm saying? It was upsetting, whatever this was that happened. And with the Knight of Cups, I feel like people just keep calling on you, asking you to do, you know, stupid stuff for them. Like you're saying, like nobody understands that you need a minute to rest and get yourself back together, okay? I have the 3 of Swords here. I don't know, like I said, that it was all that devastating, but it was something that was definitely a shot to your ego, whatever happened here. It was definitely something that, you know, felt unwell for a minute, and nobody's giving you time to recover or even credit for it. Like, you know, hey, are you doing okay? Nobody's checking on you. I don't know. Instead, they're calling to say, hey, can you go pick this up for me, or can you get that for me? And it's like, yeah, I think people are just being kind of inconsiderate. You know, if I was to give them some credit, I don't think that you're exactly broadcasting that you're not doing all that well, but still. So today's energy, I think you're a little bit feeling used maybe, or feeling unseen. Unseen, unheard, I don't know. It's just a day. I mean, tomorrow I'm sure it'll be better, but it's just that's how I feel like you're feeling today. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you for today. I will be back and do this again tomorrow, hopefully earlier when I'm more awake. If you can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, or leave a comment? It helps me a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best day you possibly can. And if you need a private reading, y'all know the drill. Just send me a message, and I will get you the details. We'll work it out. I'll never reach out to you first, so if somebody does, that's not me. Take care.